What's up, everybody? Andy Bassett, president of Ellerbrock-Norris, here again, continuing our Is Insurance Enough video series. We're kind of covering the 10 impact areas of risk that we at Ellerbrock-Norris want to identify and navigate through with our clients or prospective clients. We've talked about a few in the past. Today, we're going to talk about compliance specifically. And when we think about insurance and risk management, a lot of people buy insurance products to address a lot of the risk in their business. And a big question we have is when it comes to things like compliance, how much does insurance actually address the risks and potentially costs associated with compliance or lack of being in compliance? When you think about compliance, you think about a lot of acronyms, right? We think about OSHA, we think about ACA, we think about FMLA, ADA. I mean, you pick it, but there's a lot of different things that we as businesses have to understand and navigate through from a compliance perspective. And that's really hard to do. Certainly, depending on what size of business you are, you may or may not even have like truly a human resources department or team that can take care of that stuff. So you really need to start thinking about who are the outside advisors we can work with so that we understand compliance and we can navigate through it. So as an example, an area we see a lot of and are pretty passionate about is safety. And when you think of safety and you think of workplace accidents and things of that nature, OSHA comes to mind. And OSHA is a great example of how well do we even know what our responsibilities are as it relates to OSHA. And then what can that mean for our business? We've got the ENCORE Safety Network, Doug Fletcher specifically within that his background is nothing but OSHA and OSHA regulations. So we're really passionate about it, really familiar with it. Ask us certainly about the Safety Network if it's of interest. But as an example, we're talking all the time to network members, and Doug is always educating me and everybody else around the complexity as it relates to OSHA. And I just looked it up a minute ago. I mean, some of the willful fines it can be as high as $130-some thousand, right? I mean, these are real dollars. You know, we're paying as businesses tens, hundreds, maybe of thousands of dollars for insurance to protect us against certain risks. But then we've got this compliance element that sits out there that can cost us, hundreds of thousands of dollars if it's OSHA, or ACA issues, or we miss things when it comes to our benefits program, our healthcare program. These can be significant monetary concerns, monetary fines, and they certainly can have a tremendous impact on our culture, on our people, if we're not keeping up to date and paying attention to what are the things we need to be adhering to from a compliance perspective. So I would encourage everybody that's watching this to just think through what are all those things that impact you. Maybe OSHA doesn't, but ACA certainly does, or whatever else there is out there. There's a lot of DOT, again, keep coming up with acronyms, but that's just the reality. And many are governmental bodies, right? And so we think about, we've recently had a change in administration. And what's that going to mean? Are things going to change? Are regulations going to change? Are there going to be more strict penalties or whatever it is? So we got to be attuned to that environment. Anyway, that to me, that is, and to our team, that is such an important thing for everybody to understand is how are we navigating through compliance? Who are we leaning on to do that, whether it's internal or external? I'm sure, whether you have a good internal team or not, I would encourage all of you to think about what are those external relationships you can have to help address compliance in your organization. Please reach out to our team, any advisor here at Ellerbrock-Norris. We're happy to walk through our perspective on compliance as a whole and then bring the right people together to help navigate through whatever it is that's of concern in your business. But at that, I think we'll keep the video pretty short and think about it. Is insurance enough? I don't think that we don't think at Ellerbrock-Norris that insurance policies are probably going to address a lot of the compliance concerns that may come up in your business over time. At that, have a good day, everybody. Thanks.